edit somehow, some way. I think we are live, Big Steve.
Are we?
Big Steve, I think we're live. We're back. Okay, technical difficulties, starting 5 minutes late. Thanks for hanging in there, people who are out there coming to find us. Who are we? We are CMATS, the Canadian Modern Arnis Training Studios. Here, coming back from being off all summer and doing lots of fishing this summer, but now we're back and wanting to share this awesome art called Modern Arnis. And I'm your host, Jordan Dellabough, and I am not on the screen right now, but we do have Big Steve on the screen.
Hello.
And we're just going to do some technical bits here to make sure that we can start up, and we'll get started in a couple minutes. If you're new to the channel, do subscribe, hit that thumbs up button, helps us with the algorithms from the good old YouTubes, and that'd be great. Appreciate it very much. What else do I got to do, Big Steve? I got to pop out the chat. Chat is popped out.
Interesting.
Let's see what happens. Okay. I also got to do something else here that I'm not able to. Oh, there's the edit button. I'm looking for the edit button. When I spell summer break, it's B-R-E-A-K, right?
B-R-E-A-K, yep.
All right, make sure I do that right. Back after summer break.
B-R-A-K-E.
Right. Back after summer break. There, we'll save that. I gotta go let YouTube or let Facebook know what we're doing.
Sure. Sticks are kind of getting into shreddies.
They're shredding.
A little bit, just the one.
Yeah. There we go. Wow, everything's loading slowly right now.
Uh-oh.
Interesting.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Let me just do one of them there.
YouTube keeps saying, moderate, moderate, moderate. Make sure you moderate.
Let me just do one of those there live demo checks.
Okay.
It's weird looking at yourself on your phone.
We are back after.
And quality says good. Wait, really?
Paste. What's happening?
Hang on, maybe I get off your Wi-Fi. Maybe that's the problem. The quality is not great.
Well, we'll see what happens here. I will.
Okay.
I'm trying to close some other programs, see what we can do.
That's me testing.
Oh, oh no, Annalise is out there. Ask Annalise. Annalise, good evening. Glad you could make it.
No, we're good now. I just
Yeah?
have to do it on my side, I guess.
Okay.
I think we're okay.
We got Annalise over from another island called Lasqueti Island. That is awesome to have her out. Probably, hopefully with Dan there too, if he's there. Let's see. What am I wanting to do? I'm wanting to share that. Technical stuff is almost done here. All right, that looks good. I think we're in. I think, how, Annalise, he is, awesome.
Nice.
Great, great, great. So we're done editing that. We've got, don't forget to hit that thumbs up on this video, everyone, appreciate it. And if you're new to the channel, do subscribe. I've got awesome news about our subscribers, by the way, which I'll talk about in just a minute. And that's done, so I'm going to close that. And we are good to go, I think, now. We're cruising at 9,000 kilobits, 60 frames per second. Video's looking good.
Nice.
I'm going to turn off this mic and head over to you. Make sure that's the right mic. I'll give you a mic test there, Vicky.
Mic test. 1, 2, 3. Why is it when people do mic tests, they over enunciate? You know, it's not like mic test 1, 2, 3. You know, they're always like.
Mic test 1, 2, and 3.
I swear there's people who like that's their job professionally.
Oh yeah, I've heard
Yeah.
of them. They got those smooth voices too.
Yeah.
Those real like
Totally.
radio
I know all
smooth,
about that. Yeah.
radio smooth voice.
Definitely. Yeah.
Like your voice. There you go. Okay, there we go. Oh, thank you for the water. There we go.
Yeah, there you go.
Have a sip of that.
Oh, yeah. Kind of pretty. Good evening, sir.
Everyone at home joining us, good evening. Or if you're anywhere else besides a house, that'd be cool. Maybe you're on a boat watching on your phone. We've been on a boat. I've been on a boat all summer. I was going to say we've been on a boat all summer, but no, you were not on a boat all summer.
You've been on a boat all
I've been on a boat. I've been on a boat all. Put your hand. Well, you've got tan. You're not bad. Yeah. Now I have to get the angles right. I don't even remember. I don't even. I gotta see here. I'm gonna put this hands out.
Like this, that's this way.
Here we go.
Yeah.
I'm turning. How long is the delay?
About 8 seconds.
Okay, there we go. Okay, so this is my spot. It's been a while.
I think this is my spot. Yeah.
Man, you leave for a month and a half, and it's just like
Out the window.
all the knowledge that you had making these videos is out the window. So good evening, everyone. Welcome to CMATS Live. Your host, Jordan Dellabough, with Big Steve on the mat, lending us his body and knowledge and training abilities and goofiness and whatever else we decide to laugh at and have fun doing and share with you the art of modern Arnis. Where do I come in sharing modern Arnis? Well, it comes from, I've been training modern Arnis. I first had a stick in my hand back in the summer of 1996. And from then I just fell in love with it. And I got to learn from the professor. I got to learn from some other really great teachers in the modern Arnis world. And then I continued to learn from a gentleman named Grandmaster Jeffrey Delaney at the time. After Professor passed away, the creator of the art, Remy Preces, had passed away, I got to be able to continue learning from one of his top students there. Yeah, it was fantastic. And to this day, it's the art I decided to share and continue training. And it keeps teaching me stuff all the time, and I love it. And so we want to share it with people out there.
Yes, sir.
And at the same time, Big Steve gets a, what do you call this? A private lesson, pretty much. Every Wednesday night, private lesson for Big Steve. So
A little bit of a private lesson, a little bit of humility, depending on what happens.
that's part of the lesson. But if you are out there, do note that, as some people know, and you might be new out there watching us, we chat with everyone live. So we got our chat board up. If you're logged into Google or YouTube, I guess you should be able to chat with us because Google owns YouTube. So
Sounds right.
and other than that, yeah, feel free to chat, ask us questions anytime, make comments, laugh at what we're doing. It doesn't matter. It's all good. Anything else I need to talk about before we start? So we're back off a summer break, and I got good news. The last video we had, I mentioned something to the effect of, I really hope by the end of summer, after posting some fishing videos, we do fishing videos on this channel as well, under a different playlist called the Gilligan's Fishing Adventures. That being said, that's another persona that I like to have. I got a few personas. And I said at the last video, I said, I want to have 400 subscribers by the end of summer. And YouTube, listen to me.
Nice.
We have 401.
Oh, wow. I was about to say by how much. Yeah.
Yeah, we reached 400 on the weekend.
Nice.
And then by Monday, it was 401. And I'm like, we just got back.
Perfect.
I can't call that any closer. Like that's epic. So loving that. So thank you to all the people subscribing out there and not canceling this channel. I appreciate it. What else is happening? And we're in September, and we're just gonna meet with you every Wednesday night here, 6:45-ish, depending on our technical difficulties we have. It's always something weird, like a camera wasn't plugged in right, or the codecs didn't load right on the computer to read the camera where it is. So, but either give or take 5 minutes, 6:45 on Wednesday nights, we should be live.
Sir.
That being said, if you ever want to see anything technique-wise, we'd be happy to just chat with us, let us know that, and we'd be happy to demonstrate it. The only thing I probably won't demonstrate a lot is a lot of knife stuff. I won't get into the knife work too much. Maybe someday I will, but not yet. Not right now. Anything you want to add, Big Steve? How was your summer? Do you remember it? Do you remember it?
Seems so long ago. Summer was good. Didn't necessarily take as much vacation time as I would have liked, but I got some, so it was good.
Good.
Mostly now we're just in the throes of first kids in school, so we're doing that. And
Oh yes, first child entering the
schedules have changed drastically,
Entering
and
the
my head's still
school.
spinning, but we're doing good. So yeah, I think it was a good break, and now we're back at her.
What'll be interesting is, you have a 5-year-old boy, right?
Yeah.
And he's got a lot of energy.
Yes, it does.
It'll be interesting to see if he just really goes to sleep easy at night for like this first couple weeks. Like how fast is he going to sleep when he lays his head down?
I have my bets.
Yeah.
I think they'll be faster than normal.
Yeah. Well, that's awesome. And we also have other good news. We started our Little Sticks class again here at CMATS. Where is CMATS, by the way, for those watching that don't know where we are? We're in British Columbia, Victoria, on Vancouver Island, in a city called Victoria. And what was I just talking about? I just missed
Little
it.
Sticks.
Oh, Little Sticks. We have the Little Sticks class. And I haven't been teaching the Little Sticks class in probably 3 years, 3.5
Something like
years,
that.
something like that.
Yeah.
So it's great to have that started up again. It's on Tuesday nights at 6:30 p.m. Tuesday nights, and we had the Little Sticks here last night,
Yep.
and they had such good energy, full of joy, and really curious about learning martial art and willing to do what we were telling them. They just had fun doing it. And
I think they did.
we had a great environment. I actually have my eldest daughter now helping teach that, or start the warm-ups and stuff, and then I come in and teach. And so we got a nice little unit happening there. So yeah, we'll see how that goes.
Yeah.
And we got Big Steve's son, his eldest,
That's right.
in the Little Sticks class. So now we get to see a second generation of CMATs.
Get to watch them and do like, oh, don't do that. No, I did that mistake already. You do better.
Yeah. How do I not tell them what to do from the side of the mats?
No, actually, honestly, it's not that hard for me. I think because I've been here for so long, if I can say that.
You have. You can say that.
That I'm quite confident in his ability to learn things, and if he won't get it, he will eventually. So it's all good.
Exactly.
I don't
I won't go up and beat him with a stick.
I
and
don't
say,
need
"What
him to
the
be
heck?"
another me, so to speak, right? So
Well,
that's good.
I'll make that comment lots. I'll be like, man, you're so like your dad. No, just kidding.
I don't know if he'll like that.
No.
Actually, he might.
Might. Some parts of it would.
He might.
Yeah. Anyways, all right. Well, we got some sticks in our hand. Let's see what we come up with tonight, what we're going to play with tonight. I'm thinking our first night back, take it easy. Nothing too difficult, nothing too advanced. So maybe we'll get into reviewing some disarms.
Sure.
And maybe reviewing ways, securing knowledge, because knowledge kind of leaves sometimes when I teach, and I'm able to do it, but I don't remember how I broke it down all the time. So I like to sometimes break things down so that I can go back and look later on and go, oh, that's how I taught that. So maybe we'll do something to that effect with one of the ideas.
Yes, sir.
So let's start off one stick tonight, Big Steve.
One stick.
And anything else I'm forgetting? Let's make sure we're live here still. We got camera on. Looks like we're good here.
Green light.
We look golden. Yeah, we look golden. Oh, hey, we got Master Barker out there.
Nice.
Mr. Barker, good to see you. Hi, guys, he says, and welcome back. Hey.
Thank you. Yeah.
Our pleasure, our pleasure. Well, my pleasure, anyways. I don't know about yours. I don't want to speak for you.
I believe it is my pleasure.
Sure. For the private lesson of it all.
Sure, exactly.
All right. So as I said, we're just going to start off basic, coming back, and look at some of the details of what makes the disarms work. How do we make those disarms work? And again, when we think of disarms, it's not necessarily that I would go, I'm going to disarm him if he attacks me like this. What it is if I find myself in this situation, what can I do? So it's just knowledge in the belt. It's just like a tool belt, and you just got all these things you can figure out. So if he attacks me number one over here, and I got this block up here, and I end up someday, let's just say he put a stick up, whoa, right here, and I just got a stick in my hand, and I'm like, what can I do right here? Well, we got disarm number one right here. If he's coming at me too here, and I'm just like, oh, I caught it. This is amazing. What could I do right here? What disarm could I do right here if I wanted to? You know, I might go to poke you and you push my stick aside. I go, no, it's right here. And I pop this off, I hit you here, and I hit you up here. So number three comes in, it's a bit lower, and it's down here. Now, maybe he hit through, swing through, and comes back here, and I'm over here. What could I do from here for disarm number three? So it's about finding the position. It's not going, oh, he's holding his stick up, and you think to yourself, I'm going to do this disarm if he strikes me. It's just finding yourself in positions, and then what can I do in those positions? We could do traps, we could do more strikes, we could do locks, but we're going to talk about tonight, in that position, let's do disarms.
Sure.
So disarm, number one off a strike one. I'm learning basic. If I wasn't learning basic, this hand would go up, and I can learn to stop it like this. And then I would come up and grab, and finding that timing of how to grab that right away before he pops off or pulls away or stuff like that. So he comes in, I'm up here, or I'm here and I grab here. At this point in time, notice my elbow's up. So I bring my elbow down. As I bring the elbow down, I grip the stick and I turn. I'm like cranking. I'm just really working that wrist muscle. Bring it down, and you notice when I come down here to peel, I call it peel the carrot, because I'm peeling, or peel the potato, whatever you're peeling stuff. I peel and I hit that finger right there, and I push off, and I've got both sticks in my hand. Here, grab, twist, and sets him up. Now you might have a partner that doesn't grip as tight as Big Steve. Big Steve goes, no, I've got my stick. It's his stick. He's not letting go of it, so he's holding on tight. But what if he doesn't hold on tight? If I do this and the stick is just twisting in his hand, I don't need to do this. I just pull this out. Yeah. It's that. This may seem really simple, and it happens. It happens.
Yes, it does.
So learn to dip your stick properly, and then when I'm doing this, this is how and what will happen to that person, how it will contort them. And as they're contorted, we're going to bring this up close, Big Steve. Get close on that. You got his pointer finger right here. I'm not just coming down and slamming the thumb here and stuff like that. When I'm working with the circulatory system, I'm actually, there's a vein that runs through here, right here. You can kind of feel that? Mm-hmm. Okay? That's what I'm going after and hitting. And that triggers the mind to want to lighten up and let go.
Yep.
Would you agree with that?
Yes.
And I didn't even do that hard. Really.
No, I know. That's the ridiculous part.
But a lot of times it's like this, and people do this, and that's different.
Yeah.
That's a different feel.
Yes, sir.
So this is some of that knowledge that's important when we are thinking, how can we refine what we know?
Sir.
So there we are. Disarm number one. I grab the tip. I'm twisting. Then from there, I'm finding that forefinger, and I'm slamming it. Now, if we want to up that some more, I want to become more advanced. When I'm up here doing this little maneuver right here, this can be done just like this. Okay? Now, as a lousy demonstration of it, I'll try to do better. So, right from here, as I'm doing this, and my hip pulls, this could just slam right up into his face.
Sir.
Right? So here we are. Here's it. Wham! And then he feels that. But that's more advanced again, because you really have to work this concept right there in order to be able to pull that off. So this is the beginning, just learning. The next knowledge advancing is learning that we can hit this area and making sure we see that. And then from there, maybe I get better later on and I'm able to take that from his hand, and then I just hit up to the face because I don't need to slice down here.
Sure.
So number one disarm. Go for it for 4 times.
Sir.
God, see, it contorts my body. He goes for that forefinger.
Sir.
Hop. Nice. Oh yeah, good. And this is our disarm number 1. And now it's not the only disarm we can do from here. There are variations. I know about 3 or 4 more disarms you can do from right there.
You know what's really weird?
You feel that right now?
My finger's itchy
It's
ever since
fuzzy.
he did that. Like it's, I'm like, why am I scratching it? It's like it's trying to heal or
telling you something, right?
Oh my gosh.
I hit the right spot.
You think I'd be used to that by now?
Yeah. And what Big Steve is doing that you may not be able to see is the footwork that's involved.
Sir.
But we won't get into the footwork right now. But it's good. He's doing good footwork. He's getting off the line. That's all that matters right now. He's getting off that line of attack. He's not right in front of me anymore. He's moving around.
Sir.
Oh, yeah, there you go. Oh. So anyways, letting everyone know again, we got over 400 subscribers now on the channel, which is awesome. Woo. And I heard and saw something, but I don't know if it's in Canada or if it's in the States yet. I haven't done enough research. But I heard that we could potentially, finally, maybe be able to monetize the channel
Oh.
at 500 subscribers.
Oh, okay. That's nice.
So 99 subscribers more out of 6 billion people in the world.
Yeah.
We can do this, people. Let's make it happen. This is awesome.
And then begin the ad placements. Yeah.
Yeah! But not while we're live, so just catch us live. You don't have to worry about the ad placements.
Not yet.
Anyway, we'll have to do product placements next. You know?
Yeah, that's what I meant. Product placements.
Product
not ad
placements. There we
yeah.
go. All right, good. One more of those. So this is disarm number 1, coming in, grabbing, and there. And if you look at how he's set up in the end, let's look at this real quick. Boom, he's right here. He's peeling this off. I'm pulling my hand back, maybe. Maybe I want to do something else, but look. Look at the position he's in. He's in a good position right now. So even if I wanted to do something here with this hand real quick, if I could, this one's already threatening me. If he knows how to handle it, he's ready. He's not doing this. Watch this. He's not doing this. And then holding the stick like this.
Nice.
This is a little bit more hard to figure out how to make and use and make it worthwhile. But the way you're grabbing it, you grab it perfect. You grab right down by the tip, you pulled it off, and you're ready to use that again. It's right there pointing at me. Right?
Sure.
So that's awesome. Any questions about that?
No, I think I'm good.
Okay. Let's get into disarm number 2. It's not gang symbols. Let me try this again. 2. There we go. Here we go. It's like, whoa. Yeah. All right, so here we are. Disarm number 2. I'm going to block in my basic block up, and then I'm going to inject my wrist on wrist. This is important. Now, as I go wrist on wrist, I come through and I grab. And remember, this is good for good knowledge sake, some details. Let's get a bit closer again, Big Steve. So now I'm in this position right here. My thumb is the key here for this one right now. My thumb is on top. I'm not doing the fingers on top, and I'm not curving over for this one. So this is a little bit different than a couple other the stick arts and stuff out there. But there's method to the madness as time goes on and I teach more about it that people will understand. But for now, here it is here, and I bring this up, grab. Now, since we grab our stick properly in CMATS here, we use our forethumb and finger, or thumb and forefinger here. It's one of those 3.
Forefinger and 4 thumb.
4 thumbs and 5 fingers later. We got this here. So we come over, notice my elbow's down. I'm not up here, my elbow's down. I come over, I know I'm not being threatened by the other hand or anything, and I become like a windshield wiper. So I grab and I open, and the stick becomes mine. So here, it's literally that easy. Pop, and however hard they want to hold on, it just hurts them more.
Can confirm.
Okay, so if you're practicing this with a partner, safety is always number 1, is that when you're in that position that's peeling out, know the tighter you hold,
Where you're going to feel.
the more you're going to feel it. So there we are, we got the block, We got the wrist on wrist. We got the scoop and the grab. Thumb is on top. From this point in time, he's not moving, he's not coming at me. I reach over, forefinger and thumb, and pop that out. And I keep this in between him and I. This is a control factor here. He starts to move into me. Okay? Now he's got a lot more weight than I do. He can come at me, no problem. But I keep him at bay because I'm also doing a little pressure point into his arm right here, which you guys can't see necessarily, but some of you may have that knowledge. And that's what I'm doing there as well. Also, I got my elbow posted. Watch what happens when I don't post my elbow and I'm here.
No problem.
I forgot how strong you are when I'm not set up right.
I feel a lot better about that.
That was powerful. And you did that the first time, though. You still had that same energy.
I did.
The first time.
Yeah.
So, let's do it one more time.
Sir.
Because I'm going to add on a little bit more advanced information now once you get in there. So this is a little more advanced information, but there's even more advanced information. Because I see people doing this, and I want to refine this. Come up a little bit closer here. As they're scooping, okay, they got wrist on wrist. As they're scooping, they take their fingers and they dive. They dive out this way. This telegraphs to this person over here a lot of my intent, in which they can now switch, move, counter. I don't want to give him that. So that's not what I do. Try not to let your fingers dive in order to do this. If I think stick a knife in my hand, I got a knife here now. If I think that way, it helps me to do what I should be doing with my wrist. So here I am here, I got my stick and knife in my hand now right here. So he may have come in here and I'm like this, and I'm ready to thrust that knife right there. So as I thrust, I pull back, and the knife would be right there. Well, heck, let's just use one. Here we go. Now I've got one. Woo, okay. So here we are here. I'm down here, and I'm here. There's the thrust. There's the pull back. So what does that look like with my hand? There's the thrust. There's the pull back. And I just make sure my thumb, when it comes back, my thumb is hooking on top. So the wrist is not doing a lot of seeking out and trying to twirl. We're just going here, here, boom, boom, and I'm back up. I grab, I make this, take that, and it's all mine. So when we think of ideas of why we're doing things a certain way, a lot of times I may not give all the information as to why I want to see no wrist bending. But for those of you watching tonight, you get to learn why I would ask for that.
You got a freebie.
Yay!
And almost not a knife technique, but a knife was involved.
Yes,
First
yeah.
night back, I'm like, you guys are seeing this, right?
Here, you try it. That just totally destroyed what I said at the beginning of this too. That's good. Oh, I love it when I don't follow what I say. All right, here we go. Oh, let me check something. 1 second. Take it away, Steve.
You bet. So, think about this for a second. You know what's interesting is I don't think I've ever actually done this one with an actual knife before, now that I think about it. I don't think so.
What you thinking about?
I don't think I've ever done this with a knife before.
We just had a little visitor looking for the restaurant upstairs.
Oh yes, that never happens around here.
Nope. So if I hit 2, wham, he gets me a good stop, and go wrist on wrist right away. Take that down. Boom. Okay. So now there is that idea, right? And now if you withdraw, see you bent your wrist a bit.
Yeah,
right?
I did. Yeah.
You did. You did. Okay. Well, slow it down. So as we come in here, and here, stab. Now on your stab, on the retreat, just bring it back. That's it.
Sorry.
And now you've got that cut right there if you want, or anything else. But now, just let's get rid of this. Grab my arm instead, and you got the disarm right there.
Yes, sir. So without a knife.
We'll do it one more time.
Oh, okay.
There it is.
Sorry.
So now we think of that movement and inject that without the knife.
Yes, sir.
Okay, now you can grab.
Right, and then the grab. My hand is a knife. Yeah. No.
Yeah. Okay.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah. So now,
Yeah.
unless you're actually going to punch me
Yeah.
or knife hand me into my, give me a little poke to maybe go, whoa, what was that?
Sir.
You don't have to go all the way and everything else.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's where I was going. But man, I gotta say, it's interesting how I want to.
Yeah.
Can I say it one more time?
Yeah.
Oh, I see now. Okay. So now this is happening again.
That's right. That's right. See, that's what we're doing. We're narrowing it down.
I don't know how to make that transition.
Okay.
That's interesting.
Try to go a little further up the arm, so I'll show you here.
Okay.
So even though I'm here,
Yeah.
right, and I'm just here, once I'm here, see how the thumb
Okay.
just kind of hooked, and I'm back here already. So I'm
Got it.
just basically going shunk, shunk.
Got it.
Okay.
Yep. Still doing it. Hang on. I have to think about how to change that.
So sink. Good. Now, let that do that first.
So
Now pull
this.
back.
Shook.
Yeah.
Sir.
Just like chunk, 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 chunk. Just like a choo choo train. I don't know.
Really.
You got this.
It's, yeah, I'm getting the idea.
Exactly.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
then you refine the movement and the rolling and feeling and
Sir.
good. I almost poked my eye out with your stick. Oh, that was good when you pinched my fingers.
Oh, sorry.
I didn't need those on the first night. No, we don't need fingers anymore.
So focused on this that I didn't even think about that. Yeah, I see what I did there.
Yeah, okay. Getting there. There you go. That's nice. Oh, yeah. No matter if I try to hold on, it doesn't work. Now, I talked about a different way of doing it when your hand goes over and curls.
Sir.
And I've seen other stick arts do that. And that might work fine in their art, but once you teach someone how to hold on to that stick the way we do in CMATS, and you try to do that other one, where you're just trying, you're just trying to press down, right?
Yep.
So they would press down and then they smack. Like
Oh,
they would get the disarm and then they follow up with that big, huge clobber.
Sir.
Okay? But with how we grab, as you go to do that,
All right, goodness.
yeah, go ahead and try again. See, it's actually,
Yeah.
it doesn't disarm, it's in your way now,
Yeah.
right? So, and I haven't even tried to do anything else yet with it.
Oh, jeez, yeah. I already don't like that.
Okay? So in that whole concept and idea, there's a lot to be aware of.
Sir.
And so when I did this refinement and I was discussing it with the, at the time, the more advanced people than me, et cetera, in other organizations and stuff, there was a small bit of resistance at first. But when I was able to prove that I could pull it off and do it, and then also when someone wanted to counter me during it, that I could also flow into another lock and stuff like that, then I was given the head nod and go, and they went, okay, and left it alone. So that's why I've decided to keep that within modern Arnis as one of our disarms and making sure our thumb is on top.
Yes, sir.
Because that also gets into the blade stuff as well. So, number 2 disarm.
I have to say, I like the control aspect.
Yeah.
The hand on top feels very loosey-goosey in comparison.
Yeah, and if it's moving fast, like do the hand on top again, like I'll move a little bit faster, right?
Yeah.
Okay, like it just, there's a lot being swung around. That here it keeps it all nice and low.
Yeah.
And then if you think about hitting me first now,
Here or here?
down here, like when,
yeah.
you start off, right?
Yeah.
You think about this and you hit me here first,
Yeah.
and then pull back,
It's right there.
you're right there.
Yeah.
You're falling into that position.
Sir.
So again, what happens when you get stuck like this? Oh, you could just switch. I can try and come at you, you say no,
Yeah.
and then I stop moving and you go wham or wham. Exactly. So he
Sure.
gets the disarm. Any questions about that? Any thoughts? Don't forget, we also, while we're filming this live, we also have an
Yeah.
So when we say, do you have any questions, we literally now have to fill 8 seconds while you guys maybe potentially still type to say hi to us or whatever else you want to say. So
I feel like it's, you know, back in those days of like writing school, like book reports, and you have to meet 200 words or whatever, so you just put a bunch of filler, you know, anyway.
and the dog ran. Okay.
Ran twice. I have a thought.
Okay.
I'm trying to put it together here though, so bear with me. Okay, so this travels up, this comes back, whatever that is. The idea of getting the hit and all that kind of thing comes before this engages, right? Sorry, let me do this and I'll rephrase my question better. I'm talking as I'm thinking here. So I've got my block here,
Yep.
right? As this scoops, right here is where it travels up the arm to make
That's right.
hit.
You're
not
connecting. You got this connection.
Yeah.
You're not out here trying to do it.
right. Yeah. I'm
So
not here.
You've dropped it.
Chunk.
And now here's the
Here's
opening.
where it is, and then it
And
comes
withdraw.
back.
Yeah.
Got it.
And then this, beautifully, be careful with when you're training this, tip awareness. The person wants to leave that facing me. They don't want to leave it back behind them, and they don't want to have it up in my face without them even knowing what's going on.
Oh, yeah.
Be aware what this tip is doing as you're focused over here.
Sir. It's a
All right.
bazooka.
Yeah, bazooka. Totally, as soon as you say bazooka, Arnold Schwarzenegger Commando comes into my name.
Pretty
Like,
accurate.
Into my
Yeah,
vision.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Who else would?
Bazooka, there we go. Commando too. How many guys did he kill in that movie?
No, I don't know.
Like 327 or something?
Sounds about right.
Yeah. Oh, now quotes are coming in my head. Arnold
Sorry.
Schwarzenegger quotes are entering my head. It's like, what'd you do with, what's his name? Who's the guy I let him go off the cliff?
Oh, that was no, that was True Lies, wasn't it?
Oh, that might have been another movie.
Yeah.
But that's what
Yeah,
I'm saying.
yeah.
In that movie, in the Commando movie, the one that popped in my head
Yeah.
was, how'd you know they were there? I smelled them.
Oh,
You know,
okay, gotcha. See, when you said let him go, I was thinking of the one where he's on the plane, and what happened to that guy? Oh, he's fired.
No, he's dead tired.
I remember Dead Tired.
The guy he killed, the black guy he kills on the plane.
No, I was thinking of the one where he's on the plane and he shoots him and he's attached to a missile and he
Oh.
goes flying or
Oh,
whatever.
that's True Lies.
That's True Lies, I think.
Okay,
He's like,
yeah.
he's fired or something like that. So bad.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, what makes us smile in life? Good. Okay. Let's get on to number 3, disarm.
Sir.
And then we'll stop at the disarms tonight. We'll just stop on 3 there. So number 3 is coming in. It's going for the floating rib area. It's more like either a slash. I see a lot of people come in this way as well, where it's this part of the stick coming in. I like to think of the 3 just using the tips, or I'm going for this elbow if I'm having a stick connecting with that elbow as I float through that floating rib area here. So the 3's coming through like that. So he's coming in 3, so I lower myself a little bit more. I'm in this position. From here, my hand, I think I have like a X here, or a plus sign. And I got 1, 2, 3, 4. I got 1, 2, 3, and 4. I'm going to take my hand from blocking, and I'm going to go into 1 between the stick and the hand here. And I'm going to dive in here. As I dive in here, I'm going to go all the way to the crook of my elbow here on the inside. See how I meet up with his hand right here? And then from here, I pretend I scoop water. Like if there's a barrel in front of me, I'm scooping water, and I'm keeping that water in my hand until a certain point, and then I'm going to throw it and splash it in his face. So here we are, I'm down here, I'm coming in, scooping right here with my hip, lifting up, I got that water in my hand, and I'm turning my hip now, and I splash that into his face.
Sir.
Okay. Now, the first challenge I see that most people have on this one is they actually don't scoop water. They might get to the elbow, or they don't get to the elbow. Next thing, they don't scoop water.
Sir.
So what they're doing is they're coming like here, and their hand is going this way, and then they're trying this. Be a little bit stronger here, okay?
Feels pretty good to me.
Feel like I don't have a lot. I just cracked my own elbow.
I felt that.
And I'm trying to do this, so that doesn't work.
Sir.
But I'm just going to change my technique to scoop water, use my hip,
Yeah, that's not good.
and there's the splash to the face.
Sir.
I hardly use any muscle doing that at all. Just it's all hip driven. I'm just in a beautiful position to make it all happen.
Sir.
Am I aware of this hand? Yes. Am I aware of his feet? Yes. So when it's here, I'm stepping out over here, away from that hand. Then I'm coming back here, then I'm coming back here. And this is mine. As we begin to find tension, right? I'm down here, I'm up here. I might be trying to enter, so there's tension right here. The hip pops, and I'm coming right in here for that carotid artery, jaw chop, maybe a knockout point with the palm to the chin, slap upside the head, bust the eardrums, lots of different options.
You know what this reminds me of?
What's up now?
I think I got it from Grandmaster Delaney, but the word smuck comes to mind.
Oh, smuck.
With like this, just like the...
Yeah. Give him a good smuck.
Yeah.
Okay. So then comes the hit, a little bit lower there from my elbows down here, right? Then I'm coming in here. This blocks this arm from coming in. I come up here and I come up here. He offers his fingers and we can get into finger locking. But we're not going to do that. I heard the crack, crack, crack.
Yeah, I heard it too.
See, it's been all summer, you know. We gotta.
I'm going high and going high.
You are going high. There we go. That's a 3. So I'm diving in, using my hip. Notice the stick stays right here. This is. Oh, there you go. Here's some more information. See, it's coming back to me now.
Yep.
As he hits, forefinger and thumb. Okay, I've dived. Look at my stick hand right here. Focus right down here. As I'm scooping, look what happens with his stick. Falls right into my fingers.
Mm-hmm.
So over here, it comes in and whoa, I'm here, I'm back here. Now I can start to practice whatever I want after that. So here, falls right in, pop. The last thing I'm going to add one more thing that people need to iron out as they progress and get better, is they'll do this. As they dove, they're doing this, and now they're looking at their palm. Now, he should already feel the difference.
I do.
Can you feel it?
Yep.
You feel stronger still?
I do.
I do, you do, okay.
Yep.
So what happens is they're looking at their palm and the hand is too close for them.
Yeah.
They're not able to splash him in the face anymore.
Yeah.
But if I go deep and I leave my hand out,
Yeah, that's a different story.
okay, splash. Way easier.
I feel like
Give
you
that a try, people. Yeah, it's awesome.
I feel like you became a T-Rex there, you know? Yeah, exactly.
So here, 3, hook, pull.
Oh, me.
Okay, yeah. There we go. So I'm hitting lower.
Okay.
You're diving in. So I saw that already, right? Damn it, stop pointing that out.
Hang on.
Good. Yes. Oh, yes. Yes. Okay.
I mean,
I get to hurt. So nice, good. Nice, and then that's ready to follow up.
sorry.
I'm holding on. I do not let go of my stick for anybody.
Willfully, yeah.
Yeah! Nope. Dang it, that's good. You are powerful.
Sir.
Nice, good. I saw you using your body, using your hip power. I don't feel you just using your arm to try and do it just because of your size.
Sir.
So that's awesome.
I don't want to try it with my arm.
Yeah, go ahead.
No.
Everything changed.
Doesn't work.
Right? Yeah, I can feel that already. There we go. Okay, so there's our 3 disarms we're starting off with at the beginning of the year. Maybe next year we'll bring in 4, 5, and 6, and then throughout September we'll get through 12 by the end. But we're also going to throw in some other stuff along the way too, not just disarms. But just, again, trying to, you know, when I wasn't doing well and I had my illness,
Mm-hmm.
one of the things that kind of happened was you forget things.
Mm-hmm.
So I thought this is also a great way, in case that should ever happen in the future again, or as I get older and stuff, I can always go back and reference.
Yeah.
Going, what were some of the details? as opposed to doing, well, it's just like this and just doing it. What
Sure.
makes it work? I like chewing on a steak and I think of the flavors and the timing and it's cooking and it's charred and everything else, and I go, what really makes that? Because I want to duplicate that every time. I don't want to sort of duplicate it and get it once in a while. I want to get it every time. So this is my way of also documenting that over however long we decide to continue doing this awesome channel. So
Sure.
yeah. Any questions on that or thoughts on that? Number 3.
One thought.
Okay.
The splashing in the face part.
Ah, yes.
Always a good part. So the way I recall it is, as you're bringing your hand of water, or whatever this is, over this way, there's the splash back, right?
Yeah.
I'm never really sure how far to take this,
Oh, okay.
or where to put it.
Okay,
You know what I mean?
that's a great question. How far should you go beyond your center, where you no longer have power necessarily,
Sure.
or you're out of reach?
Mhm.
So let's look at that. So we're here, there, that's all good, because you have it set up so well
Yeah,
that by the time you're just straight off, you should have me popped.
like right here. Okay.
And right there now is,
Right here. So I'm actually going too far then.
yeah.
Sure.
But people will go too far initially
Yeah.
on this last part because they're still looking for that power. They're trying to find that power.
Ah, I popped it off. Yeah, there's a thing there.
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
that, oh, but then they realize, oh, I only need to go to here, and then I got that right there.
So it's the
Oh.
more refinement of energy type thing.
Exactly,
or
being able to
usage.
feel the usage of your energy
Sure.
and the refinedness of it. Yeah.
Got it.
Which is why we practice in martial art things over and over and
Over.
over again. So,
Thank you, sir.
my pleasure, sir. We're going to wrap it up here for tonight as our first night back.
Yeah.
Good job. Great to be back. Hope you guys get something out of that. If not, hope you smiled at least once while you were watching us. I had someone comment on my fishing videos,
Nice.
and they said, this made me smile.
Oh,
And I was like, that's all I'm looking for.
that's great.
If I'm leaving on YouTube something that makes you smile, I think that's good content.
Agreed.
And you help make that happen.
Yeah.
Because I'm sure people are laughing at you all the time and not me.
When you set me up, sir.
Oh, there we go. Well done. All right, let's grab our sticks. Pleasure having you here back, Big Steve.
Oh, my
Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you to everyone joining us tonight. And as I said, if we can make ourselves now to 500 subscribers, that'd be awesome. Do please share the channel, let people know about it. They can decide whether or not they want to watch the videos, but having the subscribers is all we're looking for, and then the views will come later. Well, we do get lots of views already anyways. Our average view of people watching what we do is pretty high. Yeah, so it's awesome. Like, YouTube has all these analytics you can stare at.
Oh, I bet.
It makes boring, but you can stare at them.
Uh-huh.
So that's awesome. And if you ever wanted to donate to this channel or to CMATS to continue seeing us come on live on YouTube until such time as we do make an income from this, if at all, maybe a couple cents, get our first 1 cent check or something, that'd be pretty awesome.
Yeah, it's
I'd
not
post
about it's not about the quantity, it's just about the getting it.
Yeah. And there's a way to donate below this video on YouTube. There's a message area, and hopefully we have it listed there, ways you could donate. And then if not, below there, maybe there might be some videos, or just go back to our channel, CMATS channel, click on playlists, look at different videos. There's boat motor stuff, there's boating, fishing stuff, there's a little bit of kids stuff, and then there's all this martial arts stuff. So search the channel, find whatever you like, and hopefully it makes you smile.
Sure.
So, other than that, I'll go do the techie bits, and we'll wrap it up, and you control your sticks or something.
I'll go do the dancey bits.
You do that, you get dancey bits. There we go. Hey, good night, everyone. Thanks for watching. What are we going to call this one?
Let's see. Disarms for you and me, 1, 2, 3.
That seems a really long title.
I don't know.
All right, closing off the chat box. And the techie bits.
There we go. Good night, everyone.